Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel, which name is Analytics Pro. Here under this playlist guys, we are going to cover only advanced concepts of Power BI in detail. In the previous tutorial guys, we have studied about conditional formatting. I hope now you guys are clear with the concept of conditional formatting, that how we can apply conditional formatting with visuals, with different colors. And now in today's tutorial guys, we will talk about one more advanced concept of Power BI, which name is calendar table. And now in today's tutorial guys, we will learn how we can create this calendar table and how it is useful in our day-to-day projects. So before moving to the practical guys, let's understand some points about this calendar table. So here are some points guys. So firstly, let's understand the definition of calendar table. A calendar table in Power BI is a table that contains a list of dates and it is used to organize and analyze time-related data. It is also known as date table, date dimension table or calendar dimension table. You guys can call it with any of the name. And now let's understand what is the purpose of creating this calendar table. So the first point says calendar tables are essential for time-based analysis and reporting in Power BI. They allow users to filter and sort data by date range. We can customize our visual as per our requirement and drill down into specific periods of time such as quarter or year. And the next point says it groups the data by time. We can easily analyze trend by month, year or physical quarter. With the help of calendar table guys, we can create time-based calculations, calculate year-over-year comparison or rolling averages, and it also enhancing data modeling capability. So with the help of calendar table, we can enhance our data modeling capability and we can easily use time intelligence DAX functions. And last but not the least, it support advanced level features like YTD, QTD, MTD and so on. So these are the purpose guys of creating calendar table. And now let's understand how we can create calendar table and what method we can use to create a calendar table. So let's move towards Power BI desktop screen. So here we have entered in Power BI desktop screen. And now let's move towards this table view. So here we have imported just only one table, which is sales. And if I click here on this order date column guys, so here we guys can see we have list of years of data which start from 2021 and ends with 2024. And now let's create a separate calendar table. So guys, for creating a separate calendar table, you guys can use calendar auto DAX function. This is a table manipulation function guys. So with the help of this calendar auto function guys, it creates a separate table where you can see the list of dates with primary keys. So let's try this calendar auto. So as I already said guys, this is the table manipulation function. So what we need to do, firstly we need to click here on this report view and simply click here on this modeling. And here we guys can see the option of new table. So let me click here on this option and let's say I will call this table name as calendar underscore table. And we simply need to use one DAX function which name is calendar auto. And simply close the bracket and hit enter. So here we guys can see our calendar table is created. And now let me go here under this table view. So here we have the time as well as the date. So if you want to remove this time from here, so what you guys can do, you can simply change the format from this format feature. So I would like to take this short date. And now we guys can see the time has removed. And now let me explain what happened here under this table. So the moment you enter this calendar auto function guys, so it creates a separate table with single date column. And here under this column guys, I can see the list of date. It start from January 1, 2021. And if I sort into this descending guys, so you can see the last date which is 31/12/2024, which means it creates a calendar with primary keys because we have 4 years of data in our data set. If you go to this sales table guys, so we have 4 years of data which start from 2021 and ends till 2024. But this order date column guys is a foreign key here under this sales table because multiple sales made in multiple dates. But this calendar auto creates a primary keys of all the dates. So I hope now you guys are clear with this, how we can use this calendar auto function. And now let me clear sort. And now guys, let's add some more columns here under this calendar table. So firstly guys, let me extract day's name from this date column. So to extract the day's name guys, we can use day function. So let me simply go here under this new column. And now my column name would be, let's say, day. And simply use my function name here which is day. So here we have just only one parameter which is date. So I'll simply take this date column, which we have just created with the help of calendar auto. I'll simply write table name with column, which is date, and close the bracket and hit enter. So see guys, we have simply fetched all the days from this date column. Similar way, I will extract month as well as year. So let me simply click here on this new column. And now let me simply write month's number and simply use month function here. So again, we have just only one parameter, which is date. So I will simply take this same date column and let me close the bracket and hit enter. See guys, here I can see the list of month name. It starts from January till December. And similar way, I will also extract year with the help of year function. So let's say years. Now I'll simply use my function name, which is year, and simply take this date column. And let me close this bracket and hit enter. See guys, here we have fetched all the years from this date column. And now let's add some more columns. So if I simply click here on this new column, and this time I want to fetch month names like Jan, Feb, March, and so on. So for extracting the month name guys, you guys can use format function here. So let's say month underscore names and simply use your function name, which is format. So here we guys can see we have multiple parameter of this format function. So the first parameter is value. So under value parameter guys, I need to take this same date column. I'll simply take date, which is from the calendar table, comma, and the next parameter is format. So I want to fetch month name. So what I will do guys, I will simply start double quotes here and simply write 4 times m, 1, 2, 3 and 4, and double quotes close. And this parameter is optional guys, so you can simply close this bracket here and hit enter. So see guys, we have fetched the list of month name, Jan, Feb, March till December. So if you want short form guys, so what you can do, simply use 3 times m and hit enter. See guys, it return short name of the month. Similar way, if you want to fetch the day's name, so what you can do, simply copy this formula and simply click here on this new column. And this time we will fetch the day's name. So let me paste this formula here and let's say day's name. And instead of month name guys, you can simply type 3 times D, 1, 2 and 3. So here we guys can see the short form of the days, which is Sunday, Monday, Tuesday and so on. So in this way you can also fetch weekday's name. And if you put it 4 times D guys, so it will give you the full name of the day. So let me add one more D here and hit enter. So see guys, I can see the full name of weekdays. And now guys, let's create more combination with format function. So this time I will extract month and year together. So let me go here under this new column. And my column name would be, let's say, month and year. And I will simply use format function. So the first parameter is value. So under value parameter guys, I will simply take this date column, which is from the calendar table, comma, and under format guys, you guys can play with your formatting. Like firstly I want to return month name, so I'll simply type 3 times m because I want short form of the month, hyphen. Now I want year, so I'll simply type 4 times y and double quotes close and bracket close and hit enter. See guys, it returned month name as well as year together. And in a similar way guys, you guys can create more combinations. So the question is that guys, why we are creating such unnecessary columns here under this date table? So as we have already studied these point guys, that with the help of calendar table, our modeling will become smoother, as well as we can also filter our data as per our requirement. So now let's play with the visual. But before play with the visual guys, you need to create a correct modeling. So let me go here under this model view. And this is my date table guys, which is calendar table, and this is my fact table. So I'm going to connect this date column with this order date. So it displays one to many relationship in cardinality. And now let me click save. So that means either I take order date column or this date column. It will give you the right result. And now guys, let's play with visual with this calendar table. Simply go ahead under this report view. And now guys, my requirement is that I needs to create a graph where I would like to display month and year together with sales. So what can I do guys? I will simply take this stacked column chart from here. And here under this stacked column chart guys, I would like to display month and year and its sales. So what I will do guys, I will simply take this month and year column, which you have created in calendar table. So now let me select this column and drop here under this x-axis. And under y-axis guys, I want to see the sales. So let me expand this sales table from here and simply take sales column here under this Y axis. So see guys, it's written month and year wise sale. But if you observe one thing here guys, here sorting is not proper. Here January comes in between. After that you can see the March. So if you want to correct this sorting guys, so what you need to do, you can follow my custom sorting video. So in that video guys, there I have explained how to sort any text data. And now guys, let's try one more graph. So this time I would like to display days name wise sales. So let me take another graph from this visualization pane and let me expand this. So here under x-axis guys, I will simply take this days name column, and under y-axis I will simply take this sales column. So here you guys can see the days wise sale. But again you need to sort this graph as per the custom sorting. So I hope now you guys are clear with this calendar table, that how it is useful in our day-to-day projects. And with the help of calendar auto guys, you can also play with lot of time intelligence DAX functions, and that would be much efficient. And last but not the least, now let's learn one more way of creating this calendar table. So here under one formula guys, I will write all the columns name, and in one go we can create a calendar table. So you don't need to create multiple columns one by one. Under one DAX query guys, you can write all the columns name. So let's learn how we can create that calendar table with one function. So what you need to do guys, simply go under this modeling view and simply click here on this new table, because we are creating a new table. So this table name would be, let's say, date underscore table. And simply guys, before using calendar auto, here you need to use that function which name is add columns, because you are creating a new column in the new table. So firstly use add column function here. So here we can see guys, the first parameter of add column is table. So what I'm going to do, I will pass that calendar auto function here under this table parameter. So I'll simply write calendar auto and bracket start and bracket close, and now put it comma, and now pass all the columns one by one. So let me press shift enter so that you guys can easily understand this DAX query. So let's say firstly I want to fetch day name. So what I will do guys, this is my header name of the column, let's say day, comma, and here you can pass the day function, day and bracket start. So right now we don't have any date column because we have not created. But here under this function guys, date column is already created, and now let me pass that date column. So see guys, it's returning date and bracket close, comma, and now I'll jump into the next line. And secondly I want to fetch month. So I'll simply write my column header name, let's say months underscore number, comma, and simply pass the function name which is month. And again I'll take the same date column which we have created in the virtual table, which is calendar auto. In a similar way guys, you guys can add more and more columns. And now I'll put it comma here and press shift enter. And now I'll fetch year. So my column name would be year, comma, and simply I will pass the function name which is year, and simply take the same date column and bracket close and put it comma. And now let's fetch month name. So I'll simply write double quotes month, which is my column name, comma, and now I'll pass the function which is format. This function extracted the month's name like Jan, Feb, March, and so on. So under value guys, I'll simply write the date column, comma, and under format parameter guys, I'll simply write 3 times m so that it gets short form of the month and bracket close, comma, and last but not the least guys, I am going to add one more last column here under this date table. So let me start this double quotes and let's say month and year together. So my column name would be month and year, double quotes close, and simply pass the format function. Format value would be date, comma, and under double quotes guys, I will simply write 3 times m hyphen 4 times y and double quotes close and close the bracket. And finally we need to add one more bracket, because this is the starting bracket and this is the closing bracket here under this formula. And now let's press enter. So see guys, our date table is ready with single function. And now let me go to this table view. So see guys, here you guys can change the format of your date table, and you guys can see the multiple columns with single formula. So this is the another way guys of creating this date table. So with the help of this add column function, you can create a separate table. So I hope now you guys are clear with this calendar table, that why we are using in Power BI and how it is effective in our day-to-day projects. So for such kind of detailed learning guys, stay connect with us and kindly support this channel. And those who are new to this channel, Kindly hit the like, share and subscribe. And don't forget to press this bell icon guys, else you will miss an update. And those who wants to learn Power BI or SQL from scratch, so you guys can follow this free YouTube channel, which name is Analytics Pro. And if you scroll it down guys, so here you guys can see we have a full course Power BI playlist where I have explained each and every concept about Power BI in detail. And if you click here on this playlist button guys, so you guys will get to see multiple playlists are here. This is the Power BI full course playlist and these are the advanced concepts of Power BI where you guys can take the knowledge of advanced concepts of Power BI. And we have this Power BI with SQL playlist where you guys can learn all the concepts of SQL from scratch. So you guys can start your SQL journey with this free YouTube channel. And along with that guys, we have this visualization playlist and we have this DAX expression playlist where we have covered most of the DAX functions from scratch which are majorly used in your projects. And here under this playlist, I am also trying to cover all the differences of DAX functions which is majorly asked in an interviews. And very soon guys, I will add some more playlists so that you guys can take better understanding of the analytical skills. And for the job seekers guys, we have this free Telegram group where I'm keep posting latest Power BI jobs opening, as well as you will also find some latest interview question and answers which recently asked by an interviewer. So you don't need to pay anything to anyone. But those who are looking only live sessions, so we guys also conduct live training and sessions where we prepare candidates from scratch till intermediate level with some scenarios, real-time projects, assignments, notes and so on. And we also provide placement assistance with the help of WhatsApp group where you will get to see some HR emails, contact number and so on. And you guys can also follow us on Insta as well as Facebook. So all the links I will share under the description box. You guys can follow us there. So for free learners guys, you guys can follow this Analytics Pro, and for the live training and sessions, you guys can connect me any of the platform. Thank you so much guys for your more love and support. Keep learning and keep growing. Thank you so much.